All right. Welcome, everybody. We are up and back. We are currently gonna go through all of the classes that we unlocked after beating the 5th gym. Um, this is the team, if anyone has forgotten. Doubt anyone has. Um, we noticed, well, I noticed, last time that I have like a severe weakness to, uh, ground. I don't. I literally have no super effective moves against ground. Um. So honestly, I might try looking. I might, as upsetting as it might be for me, I might try looking for a water type to replace uh Dunsparce or a grass type, I guess, or an ice type. But ice is generally pretty weak. Now there is the pseudo legendary that is a dragon ice. But I'm not really sold on it. Like, I guess it's immune to fire. It's like, I mean, but I don't know. It's okay. Let me see if there's any grass types that I like. There's the Smoliv evolution, which activates grassy terrain. What does grassy terrain even do? Oh, it's a terrain pulse. User utilizes power terrain to attack the move's power and change depending on the type. Okay. Grassy terrain. Oh, that's the heal one and strengthens grass moves. I don't have. Oh, I do. My main's a ghost. Okay. I don't have a. Do I have a ground? I don't have a ground. I could get the Tentacruel Palladian version, which is so fucking weird looking. Yeah, as always be unimpeded by the ability of the target. Interesting. I don't know. That seems pretty situational. It's also not that strong. I have a fire type, so I can't use Scolvillian or Scolvian. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. So if I could pick a grass type, the only option is the Smallville evolution, which like stat wise isn't bad. It's a special attacker who learns like obviously the good moves. Terrain pulse is good. Doesn't really learn any good special normal moves. I guess I can teach it hyper voice. That's good. What's it weak to? It's weak to a lot. But a solid rock move takes out a lot of those weaknesses. Can it learn Power Gem? Earth Power? No, it cannot. I don't know, so maybe that, but also, like, grass kind of sucks in general. As far as water goes, there's, I think, only one option. Maybe? I mean, there's this big guy who learns some stuff. This also damages the user and rages. This also damages the user and rates the user's action speed out. No, I don't want that. Order up. User checks like opposed. User has a yeah. That move I can't even use. It's only good, I guess, in double battles. There's a water psychic, which we encountered during our last gym. We already have a psychic, which means we'd have to get rid of the bug we have. There's obviously Wugtrio, which we already have. It's not good, and I would also want it to have a different ability, which means we would need a brand new one. Well, let's see what other types I don't have. I don't have a flying type, right? Yeah. So, I don't have a dark type. Because you're poison rock, you're fairy steel, you're electric fighting, you're fire ghost, yeah, I don't have. There's bombardier or bombardier. Um, which isn't terrible. It doesn't really learn any good moves, unfortunately. Um, okay, we have flying, we have. We don't actually have an actual ground type. But literally the only options that I would have are the Tentacruel for ground types, which I don't really want to use. We have Bug, we have Ghost, we have Steel, we have Fire. We don't have Water, we don't have Grass, we have Electric, we have Psychic, don't have Ice Dragon. I guess we don't technically have a Dark. There's Mapstabis. Yeah, honestly, I might just go with the Small of Evolution. And teach it Hyper Voice so it can learn Earth Power. Earth Power would get rid of 2 of its weaknesses. Dazzling Gleam. It can learn a fairy move, which I only ever have. Hey, what are you so focused on? Oh, sorry. I'm looking for a new team member. So I realize that I don't have anything to work on ground types. And currently nothing. I don't have any TMs I can learn that would help me, or like any type advantage. So I'm thinking about getting rid of my Dun Sparse, and I'm currently looking at the entry for the Small of Evolution, and trying to figure out like what moves that I would give it to make it useful to me, because I'm only using Gen 9 Pokemon, so that's my criteria. And I don't want type overlaps. So I really only have a couple options, unless I want to rework like a lot more of my team. But also, welcome, JJ. Glad to see you here. And I was also kind of thinking about the pseudo legendary of the region, but I'm just not like 100% set on it yet. It's not bad. I'm just kind of looking at it, and I don't think it has a great. Like I was kind of looking at its moveset. Okay, because I was about to say go for Gibble. Yeah, Gibble's like, yeah, it's so good. Obviously, like Garchomp's one of my favorites, and I really love Dunsparce, and I like that they gave it an evolution. I'm kind of let down by the evolution. Like they just made it bigger. They didn't change its typing. They didn't give it a new ability. Its stats are just like okay. So like as much as I like it and it's like fun to kind of have, I'm just not super excited about it. Whereas like the pseudo legend, I think I was looking at it and it doesn't have a great move set, at least for what I like. Like I don't like moves that aren't necessarily yeah, they put no. Yeah, it's they gave a lot of like, I think like charity case like evolutions and stuff in this game. Like I really like the Wooper evolution, but it's like not a great Pokemon. Like it's good for like early game. It's really good for early game, but like it doesn't hold up, which is fair to an extent because like Quagsire's not a good Pokemon. Like it's got great typing, but that's about it. Like it gets outclassed by Swampert and even Gastrodon for the same typing. But I feel like for that they could have done what they did to Zigzagoon in Sword and Shield, where they made Galarian Linoon. How far are you into the game? So I've just beaten the 5th. I'll show you the map. That'll probably explain more than anything I'm going to ramble on about it. So I've basically done everything in the south. Apparently I've gone a little out of like level order because I think like this guy is pretty weak. This guy we recently just beat, he's like the easiest of the Team Star people and stuff like that. I went, as you can see, like mostly this way, and then I kind of went on a spree of like, oh, I want to get, I want to go Titan hunting because I want to get more abilities, and like I did this one way too early and ended up cheesing it with like poison and just like switching out and reviving just to survive the battles. Uh, so I was like, okay. So at that point, I was like, all right, I need to like calm it down. And then I spent a good bit trying to get um, this guy because it's like pretty rare. Almost done with the Path of Legends. Yeah, I'm almost like I'm a decent amount through. I'm mostly playing these in like 2 hour chunks because I get like a little tired and take like a break. But I've been like coming back every like few hours. I'll play like I'll stream like 3-4 times a day just to keep going. Currently, we're about to actually just do the rest of the classes that got available after the fifth gym. So that's what we were about to do before I realized I might need to switch out. So I might just do the pseudo legendary. Like it's a pseudo legendary. It's not gonna like steer me wrong. It's a dragon type. You know, it's got an ability that covers for its ice weakness. Well, technically, it's not even a weakness because fire is not really that bad. I've spent so many hours of my life. Yeah, my problem is like I only am playing it on stream, so I'm limited because I also have like work and that pesky sleeping thing. And I have 2 roommates, so I usually play like in the middle of the night when they're sleeping, so I have to be quiet. So it's like it's hampering me a little bit. But I'm still enjoying it despite its like obvious flaws. But yeah, I think I might just have to go with the pseudo legendary and kind of just. Does it get ice punch? Can I teach it ice punch? I hope I can. Like it's got hands. Can't teach it ice punch. Wow. So it's literally either ice fang. Avalanche. Wait, how slow is this thing? It's not even that slow because I finished the game and I almost have completed the decks as well. Okay, yeah. So I know as far as story spoilers, I don't know anything. I do know like who's the true leader of Team Star. I did have my guesses before I like looked it up. I did call. I kind of like indirectly guessed it, where I was like, "Oh, I assume Cassiopeia is Penny." And then after a little bit, I was like, "Oh, Cassiopeia is also the leader that they're talking about." The Paradox book. Yeah, I've seen them. I don't know what they are, why they exist. I saw a clip of like a robot professor or something like that. So I assume that's something, but I don't know why. So I don't want any spoilers on that. But yeah, I saw the list of like the robot Pokemon, which I assume is like I think post game or something like that. Um, yeah. So sorry, this is a little boring. I think I'm just gonna have to go with Icicle Crash, which just isn't 100% accurate, which is one of my reasons why I don't necessarily want it. But I mean, I guess I'll just kind of have to deal with it. Does Snowscape increase? Nothing, it just increases defense. Okay. This thing's already pretty. I guess it's not that defensive. I mean, it's 92, so it's, pretty. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go with the pseudo legendary. I've only gotten one shiny my entire. So I also got one. I currently have one shiny. I'm not using it because it's a. I'll show it off. I think it's this one. Is this it? Yes. So yeah, I have a shiny Rookity, which I found like literally randomly. I was like walking by, and it was like, "Oh, you found a mass outbreak," and I was like, "Okay," and I just look on the ground, and it was literally the first one I saw, and I was like, "Rookities aren't yellow," and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a shiny," and it kind of upset me because like I guess there's no shiny sound like there was in Arceus, so it's a lot more difficult to find them or like to realize they're there. So now I'm like kind of terrified that if I send my Pokemon out for auto battles, I'm just gonna get like killed. Get a shiny Shuppet. Nice. What is it? Isn't it just like a slightly different color? If I'm not mistaken, I'll look it up right now. It's a Gen 3 Pokemon. Yeah, Shiny Shuppet. I really like Shuppet. It's green. Okay, let me see. Come on, app. Are you not going to show me? You're not. All right, I'll just look it up. Shuppet I really like. I commented on Shuppet a little while ago, or a couple maybe streams ago, and I was like, oh yeah, Shuppet, like, Bayonet is bigger than I assumed. Oh yeah, it's like a nice like a teal or something. That's a nice color. It evolved in a bit, yeah. And like, yeah, it's bigger. I also like, for some reason, I always assumed Dusclops was the better of the two, like Gen 3 ghosts. But I always find myself kind of wanting a more offensive version, so I was like, oh, Bayonets. But yeah, like, I think people sleep on Shuppet. I don't know, I need to rep Shuppet real quick, but I think people honestly sleep up. Dude, there are so many good ghost types in this gen. Every time I keep looking at something, I'm like, oh, I want this. Oh, wait, no, my starter's ghost, so I can't do it. I was like, oh, I want this. Oh, I can't do this because this might, like, I'm just like, damn it. Like the Bramblegast and Annihilate. Oh my god, I wanted an Annihilate. That thing looks so cool. This is my stupid starter. Oh. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'll probably do a Nuzlocke at some point after I beat the game. I'll probably buy Violet and do a Nuzlocke on Violet. And I'm like pretty excited to do that. I also got a shiny Rockruff, but I forgot to say. Oh no! Yeah, that's why you always got to do like the double save after you get a shiny. Let's see, let me look up like exactly where the pseudo is, and I'll actually just go get it real quick because I also need to like power level it, which is fun because I don't think I would. Yeah, I'm not really level enough to get its final evolution, but I should be able to. All right, so we got this little guy. Oh, interesting. It can be in one of these locations. Okay, so it can basically appear anywhere. Hey, well, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I guess there's a permanent terrestrialized one. With a dark terrestrialization. Is that a good terrestrialization? It's also level 40, so. Let me check. What would dark type bring to the table? Nothing, really. It, like, doesn't beat any of its weaknesses. I guess it just kind of is. So I don't think I'll go for that one. Beat it up. One thing you should know is that the 5-star dens are no joke. I assume, I remember playing Sword and Shield, and like I don't play online, so I always had to deal with the NPCs and like high-level raid dens in Sword and Shield are not like I remember when the Zorora event was going on, and I literally had to get like a competitively viable Rhydon just to like solo the dens. Like it was so like I think Lightning Rod, Eviolite, like full like well sort of like if you're playing on like with people, sure. But like I guess during it was probably because it was also like an event. Like it was a legendary or whatever. But like oh man, like I tried going in there with my Koffagrigus that I think I was just like casually playing with, and it got completely wiped every time. And then I would go with my I think like a Flygon or something, and it got wiped too. And I was just like, I hate everything that's going on. Okay, so should I just kind of run in? It looks like this is the best access. Wait, no. What is a good access point to this? I guess here? What's the whole purpose of up here? I don't know, man. What is that? I don't know, man. I did G-Max Charizard, Max IV, so maybe that's why. That's fair. I was not a huge fan of G-Max Charizard, like aesthetically. Charizard is probably one of my favorite Pokemon, but I don't know. I think they always do weird things to Charizard, and I'm always just kind of like, why though? Like, I'm not a fan of Charizard X. I love Charizard Y. You know what? This is going to take a little bit too long than I want to deal with. I'll just go do the classes real quick. But there's actually a lot of GMAX that I was like, like they're okay. I also generally don't ever like EV train. I did more in Sword and Shield because it was a lot easier. Like I think I remember I EV trained. I think I made like a perfect team. Well, I didn't like get perfect. I didn't get like max like EVs. I only got max IV. Or yeah, I got max IVs, not EVs. I don't man. The ones you get from battling randos. I got max those. But yeah, like I'm not a competitive player. I don't do multiplayer. I generally don't do any of like I never did like the what's the thing that everybody wanted from Platinum? Like the Battle Tower stuff. Did you hear that they were adding Kalos starters for the game? Oh, really? Okay. Kalos. See, Kalos has like not great. Well, to be fair, I haven't been a huge fan of almost any of the starters since like Gen 4. I want to say. And even then, like, there's usually one I can get behind. I was talking about something I got yelled at. Oops, right now you could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. Must have noticed the flesh color on my face. Speaking of which, teach you about the colors. Did they talk about shinies? Or do they? Oh, gender differences. Okay. Oh, they are talking about shinies. Greninja's dope. I don't know. I feel like Greninja was just like everyone was hyping on Greninja, and I'm just like, there's also so as you might be able to tell, I love turtles, and for some reason in my head, I have linked turtles and frogs to be rivals. I don't know why. I don't know if there was some show I saw as a kid that made this happen. So in my head, whenever I see a frog, I'm like, you're just not as cool as a turtle. And in my head, it's like instantly like knocked down a few pegs. So like I think just like the fact that everyone was like, because the shiny looks cool. That is, I will give you that. The black is one of the best colors for shinies, which is another reason why I didn't like Charizard X, is because they just made it black, which I made it feel less special. Also, I don't like the flames coming out the side, and the fact that like they changed its stat spread so it's physical now, which means that you kind of have to like rework your whole chart. Like I felt like Charizard Y was just like no, like if they had just, I felt like Charizard Y was perfect. Like I loved the fact that it gets drought from the beginning, so you just spam like freaking solar beams and everything. If you have like any, oh my god, Charizard Y was the best. And one of like the finding a shiny Pokemon. It's like yeah, it's fucking one of the best. Like 4,000, homie. I think the best shiny. What isn't the best shiny rate in this game with Shiny Charm 60 plus on a mass outbreak? It's like 1 in like 1.5 thousand, I think. Rank 2 egg pair from a pair of Pokemon raised around different languages. Ah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that. The average shiny percentage of the egg, we haven't been able to figure out why it is just yet. There's a charm increases your likelihood finding a shiny Pokemon you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? And verify it, but it'd be fun if it was true. And also, if you have a Charizard nail ability, it makes Charizard Y so much better. Does it? Oh, is it solar power? See, I can understand that for competitive play, because doesn't it like it increases its special move? It's either special or fire specific, I don't remember, but it drains its health when it gets in heat. Which is like good for competitive, but like for someone who's like, oh, the longevity of my like Pokemon is kind of what I really want. I don't use it, but like, and that's another thing. Like, there's some Pokemon who are like I don't like because they're like really kind of like they're made to be competitive. Which I feel like is weird because Pokemon like see. I don't know. I feel like Pokemon can't ever make up their mind about whether they want to like support competitive play or not. Sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, like competitive's that stuff that like the weird fans do, and then they're like, no, but like here's how to make things really easy, and then they do something else to knock it back. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on with you guys. Seem in trouble. I can tell you all tried your best. Plus, he's the last one of you passed. I'm only assuming this means y'all love numbers. Stay sharp. Try your best for the rest of my classes. Sharp. You know what the word applies in Pokemon battles. The thing stat boost. Stats can rise and fall. Course of battle. And plus, when uses work up, its attack and special will raise by one stage. As you may know, Pokemon special was affected by that deal 50% more damage. And if that same Pokemon from previous were to use work up against, it's at 2 stages for 100%. And was attacked by 2 stages at once, allowing Pokemon to deal double damage after a single hit. Using Sword Dance twice. It's 4 stages. How much more damage would it be? Quadruple damage, right? No, because it's not. It's 50 times 2. Just 200. It's an extra 200. Is it triple? I've been trying to complete the deck so I can get Shiny Charm because I'm a big Shiny hunter. Every time I actively try and Shiny hunt, I like it. I don't have the patience for it. I had really good Shiny luck in RCS as well. I had Shiny luck in RCS, but compared to everyone else, like the game itself, like it probably was about average. But like in general, I have like okay Shiny luck. I don't know. Shiny, like again, it's like one of those things where like if it happens, it happens. I generally only find Pokemon that are shiny that I don't actually plan on using. So unfortunately, I don't really get to flex on them. Holy shit! Is it quadruple damage or triple damage? 2 stages is double damage. Is it it's an extra 100%, which means it's 300%. Yes, okay. Dude, I don't know why my brain was just like... This woman and her trick questions, man. She tripped me up on the Pokeball one where it was like, how many Pokeballs can you get with $2,000? And I'm like, 10. And she's like, actually, it's 11. And I'm just like, fuck you. Drastically, it means 3 stages. So, X attacking which can only be used in battle to sharply boost. I didn't know there was a... Is there a move that does 3 stages? I know there's some that max it out, like Belly Drum maxes out attack, and I think Anger Point maxes out attack. I guess shiny hunting in this game is kind of tedious because you can make certain sandwiches to make shiny odds better. You can also make pseudo method, which also make the odds better. Yeah, like you have to. I don't know, like yeah. Shiny hunting is just like. I wish the game was slightly more like Arceus. Like, I feel like the auto battle thing is cool, but like the fact that I can't like target where I throw my Pokemon, it kind of annoys me. Because like there are a lot of times when I feel like they just go in random directions. Or like even when I'm trying to target for an auto battle, like it doesn't seem to know. Like I don't know. The game definitely needs some like patches. But we're okay with it. Like if it gets the patches, it's good. I'm also generally okay with Pokemon using like the previous game as like a stepping off point. Like clearly this game was built to kind of be like a supposed better version of Arceus. And like they're definitely trying something new with like a more like the open world and stuff. So like if the next game builds off of this, I'm okay with this one having its faults. As long as they kind of tackle those faults in the next game. Even if they like get new ones, like I mean obviously they will. But yeah, so I'm pretty chill. Like I don't get super hateful on games. But I will say, like, I also found a way to dupe items. I have like 5 Master Balls, Really, I haven't duped an item since Gen 2. Like that's how long it's been. I used to do that all the time, but I think I would like every kid I did it with like the rare candies or whatever. Uh Slow and steady with moves you hit hard or really fast. Less accurate moves. Ability. Let me see. Surf and Hydro Pump would be a good thing to discuss. Surf has a 90 power and 100% accurate. Hydro Pump accurate is 80. It's only 80%, but when it hits, it's 110 power. So between Surf, which one would you want to use yourself? Personally, I would use Surf. I'm a consistency is key kind of guy. Meister Balls aren't that useful though. Yeah, yeah. And also and then you have your rare candies, which, you know, to get like the kid who thinks like, oh, I'm gonna rare candy up to level 100, like that's not good. Use any moves you wish. Factors like PP for a number of targets may hit suited for certain areas. However, training accuracy for power, vice versa, is purely a matter of preference. This first time debate has been going on for quite some time. Has it? How many people really pick Hydro Pump over? I guess is Hydro Pump 100% in Rain? I don't think so. I know Hurricane is 100% in Rain, and Thunder is 100%. I don't think Hydro Pump is. More invested in the debate of rock type moves like Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Dude, it's so like I hate it when Game Freak's like, I did duper candies, I got my start at level 100. I mean, I think I've done it before. I think there was also I bought a used copy of Omega Ruby, and it came with like the person had put in like I think every shiny or something like that, but like they were only at like the second gem, and they had like a Mewtwo, like a shiny Mewtwo, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna literally breeze through the story mode with a shiny Mewtwo. Stop duping because it's so tedious. Yeah, it's also like not necessary. Like they've reduced the grinding so much in like later gens that it's not really an issue. Like I find myself over leveling in like Oros, for example, because like I was just rebattling trainer, so I had so much money and so much XP and everything, and it was so easy. Sword and Shield, like XP candies became so freaking easy, and the amount of money you get in that game is ridiculous. Honestly, you care more about getting watts and stuff than you do anything else. This game, like I think everyone's kind of mentioned it, like everyone's just always kind of broke. But they do give you like other means of buying stuff, but I'm just like, man, I'm always like kind of on the edge of just being broke, especially because like trainer battles aren't mandatory anymore, or like aren't automatic. So like a lot of people just skip over the trainers. Greetings, fellow students. So yesterday is a part of history. So I'm going to continue. Yes, I'm very. Yeah, it's just. I mean, like you still get money, or you still get like selling items from like raids and stuff, but like because raids aren't, I guess, specific, like they can pop up kind of anywhere, I guess. So it's just concentrating. Ending up a fun thing of already. Now and then, let me tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasure from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 treasures for himself. Perfect time to make contact. Okay. I said one of these treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? If I'm metagaming this, I spend all my money. Yeah. Yeah. Quick balls are one of the best ball types, I think, ever. They're like, oh yes, do you just want to like run around and like, here you go, quick ball. Wooden planks for riding on. So if I'm metagaming this, I assume it's electronic devices. But because this is a Your knowledge serves you well. These pictures I wouldn't use as a medium in ancient time. Yeah. According to these paper substitute treasures, they must have been super quality that amazing profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained 4 treasures on that very night. It's a terrible disaster rained down upon the king, reducing it rubble by dawn. Little hair do a little flip. Now I'm going to look up a tutorial for the classes so I can get everything right. I do that in games like Persona. Like Persona 5, I did that. This game, it's like kind of just a matter of paying attention. Like in like even like at the beginning, like it doesn't actually matter. I don't know. I kind of like taking classes. Like I like being in the situation of a classroom. I can't do anything online. I don't pay attention because I'm in like, you know, my own home and just like, why would I listen to you when I have video games next to me? But yeah, I like classrooms. I like kind of the focus it brings me. We don't know the marvels of prison. Great crater, probably 0. The mysterious crater captured imaginations. Formed by an emperor 200 years ago. A group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team. Okay. Team said to have been made up of Pelea's best and brightest, skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals, all kind. Among the list of team members, there was a name of a man who was the author of a brilliant natural historian health. Returning from the expedition area, he used his literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. I wonder if that's going to be important. Once I into the decks, I'm going to complete the classes I can fully upgrade. Fully complete the game. Oh, okay, you haven't done all the classes. The name of the team was the expedition. Yeah, my one of my roommates who's beating the game, he was like, "Hey, make sure you do all the classes. They give you stuff at the end." And I was like, "Okay." Record is known as the Scarlet Book. About time the region House Potato was absolutely buzzing with Ares. The Scarlet Book was popular and practically everyone had a copy. Is it called the Violet Book in the other game? The book itself was full of fantastical strips and illustrations. It can never have been real. Mass held Heath a liar. Scarlet Book was condemned to the shelves, these bookstores, and just another wild paranormal activity. I honestly stayed away from the school. If I thought they were going to use the school as just like, hey, new players, here's things about the game. So I did like I think a couple of the classes, and I was like, oh, like I don't need any. Like I did the home ec class thinking it was going to tell me about the picnic mechanic, and it didn't. And I was like, okay. And like I had another person in my chat who was like, do the math, and I was like, okay, I did the math, and it was just like how to buy Pokeballs, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, I don't need to worry about it. And then my friend was like, yo, do the classes, and I was like, okay. And then I find out like the classes are tied to the conversations you can have with your teachers, and then when you max out the teachers, they give you stuff and certain abilities, or not necessarily abilities, but I think like if you max out right for it, she shows you where the hidden like crypts or whatever are. So I was like, okay, like you're making want to just do the classes. Yeah, like well, the history one I'm actually interested in. This guy I'm not because I suck at languages. So every time I'm this guy, I'm just like, ugh. Like actually, this is the only midterm that I didn't get a perfect score on. I got 4 out of 5. But also to be fair, that was because I just wasn't really paying attention to one of the questions and I like choked on it. But you know, my fault. I'll be throwing a curveball. Oh god. What's up, male Pikachu? Use words to communicate, not always easy to understand, but words Pokemon use language. Yeah. Same Pokemon cries differently depending on what it says. I'm sure you're all curious. Let's learn some Pokemon today. Alright, if you want to be so kind, Pikachu. Piga. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu is trying to convey? Happiness. What? It's using its angry voice. Fuck you. That's some bullshit. Alright, Piga is mad. Alright, cool. I'm glad we I'm glad we took the time. This isn't the frickin' anime, alright? This isn't gonna help me ever. God. I'm terrible with languages. Doesn't help that they're made up in this game. What class would you like to take? Yeah. God, there's so many classes, too. That sounds like some Team Star bullshit, homie. Gotta watch out. Nemona's gonna go over and kick your ass. Learning more about language of Pokemon. Yay. Okay, so Pika is that happy? Sounds a little bleak. Okay, I guess it does. Sadness. I mean, what level were your Pokemon? Because isn't she like upper to mid 50s? My top levels were 50 and 75. Oh, okay. You just must have it. I mean, yeah, like it's not difficult to beat like trainers in this game if you know like type matchups and everything. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Cynthia's incredibly difficult," and I was like, freaking in Arceus, I literally beat Volo's entire team and Giratina with a freaking Lopunny that I had. So like, I get it. And there are people that were like struggling on that, and I was like, "How are you guys struggling? Like, what do you mean? Volo's not even that hard, guys." And then I saw somebody else. I think I saw like Moxie basically do the same thing. And I was like, yeah, like it's not difficult. Other day, do you have Switch Online? I think so. But I'm only playing this, like, I'll play my first thing completely offline, and then I'll maybe do it, like, afterwards or something. But, I mean, if you, like, stick around, and I assume you're kind of wondering to trade or something to complete your decks, I'm fine with that, but, like, after I kind of beat the game, I don't want to, like, throw at any out-of-game stuff. Can I catch wild Pokemon in auto battles? No, you cannot. Well, I mean, not really. Because I'm wondering, when you beat the game, can we go to Area Zero, like, bring me to go to the Area Zero when we hit up the Union Circle? So I can get Sosu's. Yeah, because that'll be, like, endgame stuff. It might be, like, another day or two. I don't know how far I'm going to get today. But I don't really have a problem with it. Trainers and Pokemon relationship and mutual trust. Be smart with how you use your battle battles. Don't lose trust in your Pokemon. Let's do some hands-on practice. Because I'll be exclusively playing this game until I finish all of like the storyline. So I think that's the Area Zero stuff would, I think, probably still include that, because I think that's what, technically the fourth storyline or whatever. So yeah, and then I'll probably switch to God of War Ragnarok. I'll play through all of that, and then if I can afford it, I'll buy Violet, and then I'll probably do a Nuzlocke of Violet, and then I'll get back to the regularly scheduled games that I was playing, like Resident Evil 2. It was the last bit of storyline, which is the end of the game. Yeah. Shall we talk about class? Making auto battle. Yeah. If you're past the 5th gym and they're just now telling you about auto battles, like, what are you doing? Turn pop quiz time. Create TMs, unit materials. Remember what it is. LP. You need Yu-Gi-Oh! Life points to make. No, I'm pretty sure LP stands for life points. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Told me. Oh, man. And then keep materials. Yeah. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need materials. You're going to go get some. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, what? Okay. Alrighty, just 4 more individual classes. Hassle. Stupid art class. Why does she just have like a Gengar hanging out? Like, of all Pokemon, a Gengar. Like, why? Yeah, we say that it get on the midterm. Reward for your hard work. Special guest visiting. Yay. Brassy. Greetings. Oh, this weirdo. Brassy is an artist that focuses on grass Pokemon for my work. Creates 3-dimensional pieces, such as statues and like. One of his works, sundering some flora found around the city. No doubt familiar with these sculptures. Directing his face among students. I hope you'll understand how fortunate you are. Oh, it's Penny. Nice. To be in Hass's class. Old Hass is the man who saved me when I had lost hope and given up on myself. Really? But he never going to be an exaggerate when I say he is my mentor in life. It's precisely thanks to Hass that I was able to establish my current art style. I have nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in the only way you can. Whip him into shape. Of course. Let's see. Why don't we discuss Hass mentioned sundering some flora? Can anyone tell me what my mood was when I crafted its detached expression? Sad. No? Completely and utterly wrong. All I had hope was for her to give up everything. I'd resolved to give up my life as an artist, piece of proper recognition. Hence the name Sundering Sunflora. That's the first time I think we've ever seen him smile. Starting as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drew me into depression. I became worrying only about what would sell, and I was concerned with only fame and fortune. You are back. Are you back in black? Or shallow trash? I met Hass. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details, but in the end, I was able to leave all that behind. Why does this game, why did they were like, yo, you know what Pokemon needs love? Sunflora. Out of all the Pokemon, they didn't give it a regional form. Guess who's back? Back again. Are we gonna have to tell a friend? Is it Slim Shady? They didn't give it a regional form. They didn't give it a new evolution. They were just like, here's just regular lame ass Sunflora. Have fun. I'm just like, why? Out of all if you're gonna have in a game that they gave Dunsparce an evolution, you couldn't have done something. You're going to math class, hell yeah. You couldn't have done something to Sunflora. Give it a dual type. Why? I feel like if the Pokemon, like, they need to recognize they made just like objectively like weak Pokemon, and then give them something new. Like you gave Wooper and stuff uh like Zigzagoon, like they like maybe they're getting around to it. Like maybe it's gonna be in the next game. You can't only Garner's like Sunflower, yeah. Like I guess you can't fix all the problems in like a single game. So sure. But like I expect to see like if I wouldn't have cared if they didn't put it in the game. Sunflower is that Pokemon that like I just don't care about. Aesthetically I have no problem with it. I think it looks fine as a Pokemon. It's kind of derpy, but like whatever. Hey, look, it's Arvin, that guy who I'm just like, about. Apparently, people really like Arvin. Like they liked his storyline and stuff, and they really turned him around. I'm still kind of on the fence about him. 10 sites validated considered particularly beautiful. Among them, I'd say the Grand Olive Orchard is the most accessible. That's the one that's in near the the gym. 10 sites Fury Falls, Casaroya Falls. And there's the peak of Glacidio Mountain, known as Padea's highest peak. I got the Pokeball question. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those where, like, if you're just kind of answering, you're just like, oh, like, I don't expect a trick question. Like, technically, you're not buying the 11th one. You're getting it for free, but, like, that's also only if you buy 10 in a set. If you bought 2 and then bought 8 more, you don't get an extra Pokeball. So I'm not necessarily wrong. Let me ask you, my students, what is the name of the 3-pronged cliff on the Glacidio Mountain? No need to grab straws. Grasp at straws. I got you. Thanks for the answer. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I got it right on the actual test. You know, just in class I got it wrong. Also, I really feel like at some point Pokemon needs to add voiced cutscenes at least. Fleek, selfies. Oh god, please! I don't ever want to hear the word fleek in a Pokemon game. Visit tourist spots. Be disappointed. Not to say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. Yeah. Oh god. If I hear a Pokemon game say on fleek, I'll just lose my mind. Alright, I think I have 2 more classes left. Wait, so I can get them all wrong, except once on this. Yeah, the class, like the actual classes, don't account for anything. It's the test. The classes just tell you like what the answer is going to be. But it's also not necessarily just the question they ask. Sometimes it's stuff they say afterwards. Like I noticed with the language teacher, he like after you get the question, and then like right before he ends his class, he's like, "So, apropos this thing," and he'll say something. Sometimes what he says there is also on the test. Because like there's only, I think, it's like 3. It's either 3 or 4 classes, and then like the midterm. But the midterm itself has like 5 questions, so there's like extra stuff. Issue. I feel honored to see. I don't know whether you can retake the midterm though, because I passed them all the first time. So I don't know if it's like a do or die kind of a thing. So I'm special for daily life, taking root, and all of you. I trust you'll work hard on your skills. Second half of the course. Let's now turn attention to the topic of today, which was inspired by the question I received on the subject of meal power. Student asked the question as a young man who enjoys culinary art. He tells me he regularly researches culinary technique in his own and pays careful attention to the ingredients he uses. He also spends day and night studying all aspects of the culinary arts. He's baffled by his inability to increase the effectiveness of his meal power. Tell me about this. You did quite well in the midterm. What would your arm? Yeah, I figured it was arm. Arvin, this young man do to increase the effectiveness of meal power. Should make food more often. He should make food with other people. I didn't know that was like a. I didn't know that was many ingredients. A single person may provide this help, but for others, you'll be able to handle things larger serves bread. Larger base to start with become quite simple to add more ingredients to your sandwich. In which turn makes it possible to receive meal power to increased effectiveness. Applies more broadly as well when dealing with difficult issues, working on this to solve. Ew. So if you're sure that Arvin will likewise work with friends to grab his name. Hey, that call out. Classes are really, yes, they are very, very easy. It's like the fact there's only one question and stuff. The difficult part comes from, which I guess you won't have to deal with because you've beaten the game. But you get like for me, like if I did the classes like when I get them, and like I had to take the midterms, like well I took the first two parts of that class like hours ago, so I don't remember what the questions, like the answers to the questions necessarily were. But it's fine. I'm sure I'll get them all right. Yeah, because like the time you take classes is based off the number of gym battles that you've completed. So it's not like you go from 1 to 0 or from like 1 to 10 in one sitting. Unless you're like you and you've beaten the game already. I think this I think he might be my favorite teacher so far. Getting better by wind rain, they get covered in sand and mud, they get an award filthy. Too many students walking out the door. Little Pokemon without addressing the issue is deplorable. I can just do any class I want, really. Yeah. What should you do if your Pokemon is dirty? Clean it up. Pat it on the head. Dirty, clean them. That was actually an interesting thing that they did in Sun and Moon, where they're like, "Oh yeah, you have a status effect. Here, just play a minigame and get rid of your status effect." It's like you could buy an item and save yourself time, but spend money, or you could save money and like play with your Pokemon. Also, playing with your Pokemon increases its affection towards you, which gives you some other buffs. So that was like a interesting thing. And then they kind of got rid of that. Like now you have to do like a whole thing. I'm just gonna look up the tutorial for the test A. You know what? No problem with that. Quizzes are not for. I'm also like a pretty good test taker. My dad, one of the few things my dad actually did right is instill the value of context clues into me, so I can kind of like figure out how things work. Hey, we're all done. Alright, so I should be able to talk to a bunch of teachers now. Yeah. Alright. Perfect. We'll just go down. Wait, so Ryfort is somewhere around here, and then one of the other teachers. I'm just lazy. Hey, like I said, I did that in Persona 5, so I ain't judging anybody. I guess they could be upstairs. Oh, Ryfort's right there. Oh, Hassel's right there. Cool. Oh, what's up? Well, hello. I'm sorry, just lost thought. Didn't notice your approach. I feel like I must pause you to find in the schoolyard. It didn't bother me. It's very magnanimous of you. That woman showed up as a dragon tamer and a relative of mine, I might add. You see, I come from a line of dragon tamers who specialize in dragon type. There was a child in our family who was expected to stand at its head and lead it to greatness. The young lad, rebellious little fellow that ran away from home one day. He had quite the show of it too, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot happened since then, and now he's at the art. Now he's the art teacher at Elite Four Room before you. Played close to me in the decks, and I'm almost at like 300 Pokemon caught, and there's like 400 Pokemon in the decks. Yeah. Are most of yours, do you need to catch, or some of them just like evolutions? My dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching, return home at last. I've been told that the current leader of my family, that is to say my father, is in poor health. I do apologize, perhaps I'm not cut out for teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on and on to his own students? You're a great teacher. You know how much your words mean. Thank you very much. Yeah. You feel trusted. Yay. I don't really care. You, on the other hand. Hello, ma'am. Mostly exclusives. Yeah, there's actually like a decent number of exclusives. Class 1A. Perhaps you're interested in the rest of the old tail I have. Yes, I am. You take the bait I presented in class of vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. These 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these treasures were actually for Pokemon. As these, oh, they're the things that are sealed. So they became tainted by hubris and greed, fancy after coming in contact with the uh, rapacity of the king at the time. They awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. King called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. I'm saving the tedious legendaries for last. That's, understandable. That's kind of how I felt in Arceus when I had to do the genies. Oh my god, the genies are, I think, easily the worst part about that game. So, say the story is just make believe. No. Ah, very astute of you. I have read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There's much support to the truth of the story. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's on purpose or what, but like her hair just kind of does a little flick thing. It's like a cat ear. Came even closer with the right for it. I honestly find her interesting. I completed the shiny Dex in Arceus. That, yeah, is not unheard of, but is impressive nonetheless. I've never I've never done that. I've only ever completed the Dex in. I completed in Arceus. I completed the regional Dex in Oros, and I completed the national Dex in Sun and Moon, which is the same as the regional Dex, so it's not impressive. But I did it. I just look how shinies look. Oh, of course, yeah. Now the real question is, do you get the star shinies and the square shinies? Are you here to eat? I'm here for no, I'm not here for anything food related. Why? Just walking around the entrance hall, felt the intense gaze that I told you about. Oh, that's right, she's being stalked. Ducked into the cafeteria here. I was wondering if I thought I might be able to discover the identity of the person watching me. They followed me in here. Ah, someone's come just now. That's weird. I thought I saw her come in here. I guess I won't be able to ask my question today either. That girl, I feel like I've seen her several times before. She's in here, but I get the feeling that her question is not about her studies. Are you my mother? Next time I might see her, I'll start up a conversation myself. It could have been a little scary bringing her on my own. Glad you were here with me. Feel trusted. Yay. Okay, anyway. Let's go to the school store. Have I ever been at the school store? Huh. Just Pokeballs. Just lines of Pokeballs. What do you actually sell here, huh? Huh? Soda Pop? Milk? Ultra Balls? Oh, okay. Interesting. You know what? Let's get... How much money do I have? Okay, well... Let's get... I don't really need any luxury balls. Nest balls I have a bunch of. That's fine. Let's get... That's fine. Why are you getting dive balls? I honestly just enjoy having multiples of the different types. Just in case. Also, sometimes, you want to catch a Pokemon in a ball that it looks good in. Biology. Why is the language professor in the biology lab? Who are they about to fight? Oh, it's because he has his own little Pokemon now. Thanks for your advice, Mommy, as well. Just see for yourself. It seems very quiet. Feeling better now? Feeling better, in particular, Pommy may just be a little meek, I suppose. I had Nurse Miriam take a look at it, and she says there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. Shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Shiny Pommy looks good. Does it? Pommy is my favorite Pikachu clone they have ever made. I never heard his little cry, which is odd. Even that part is out here stumped. Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Don't worry about it. I have more information thanks to Academy security cameras. The Pond was attacked by a wild Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Yeah, shiny looks awesome. What's it look like? Aww, it's a little cute little teddy bear thing. Is that what the original version? Yeah, it's a little cute and pink. That's cute. Yeah, I love that they gave it like a full a 3-line thing, 3 Pokemon line, and it's got a good typing. It's not very defensive, but like it's fast and strong, so like it can take out things. But the fact that it's a fighting type means that it gets access to the elemental punches, which are always great for coverage. It has the hidden ability Iron Fist, so it buffs its punching moves, which it'll be naturally good at. You can give it the punching glove, which will boost punching moves and make it so you don't get like contact damage and stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like they did a really good job. At first, I was like, oh, it's just a Pikachu clone. It's probably never going to evolve. It's going to have like decent base stat total for very beginning and then completely get outclassed later. And then, it evolves, and I'm just like, yo, I love this thing. And the fact that you can get its final evolution like immediately after you get its like first evolution. I love that. Literally the best thing. I had it on my team, and I think I might have switched it out for a second because I was like evolving something, like leveling up something else, and I like looked at its stats, and I was like, oh, this thing's actually good. Oh shit. Mr. Produce Turtle, there's something I would very much like to ask you with your help. What's crack-a-lackin', my guy? I do not want to hear this, but your rumor is an incredibly sweet condiment that exists somewhere in Paldea region. I actually must experience that ambrosial sweetness for myself. You are the only one who knows of my insatiable sweet tooth, thus I have no one I can turn to for help in this matter. Can I go looking for the condiment myself? I destroy the image students have. I will pay you troubles, of course. Give it some thought and pique my interest. In the meantime, I will gather information about what I can cover. Wait, so you're coming at me to ask me and you don't even, like, have any information about it? I mean, I'll get it for you. I have no problem with that. Always walking around. Alright, shouldn't have the... Well, that's a friend of mine on Discord. Working, wish I could tune in and have fun. Hey! There we go. Okay. Ooh, just the nurses. Oh, it's just her. Damn. Thought it was the actual nurse. Thought I was about to get excited. I really want her to either, like, date or just, like, become good friends with the, Savitor. I think it'd be very funny. Or not Savitor. The home ec guy. The fact that they were like, hey, she sucks at making sandwiches, and then, like, literally the next thing is, like, her making sandwiches. Great. Come on, Rain, just try it. Miss Dendra. What be the problem? Oh, great timing, new kid. I like she just calls me new kid. Miss Miriam won't try the sandwiches I made? Well, duh, I don't want to get a stomach ache. You won't, probably. I was remembering that sandwich you made me with the meat filling and meat for bread. Oh, that one must be a bit bad. It's like what was the sandwich that KFC made? Like the double down? The double down sandwich, which instead of bread, it was 2 fried chicken patties with like some meat inside. Ugh. Ugh. And training the art of sandwich making it. Back then I was young and thoughtless. Young and thoughtless. That was last month. So as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through the intensive sandwich making training, it makes me kind of sad. She went through intensive sandwich making training. She worked really hard. She literally went to class. I guess I have no choice. You got one of the cute little sandwich or students. Final try your sandwich. Munch, munch, munch. It's a little strongly flavored. I guess it's not bad. Hey, progress. Oh, my training paid off. So I'm glad my sandwich pleases the great nurse Miriam. I look up to you now, you know. Yay! And she's South African, that was weird. Dendra is, I guess, she's always coming into the nurse's office with some injury or two or another. Is that it? That's it? Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, so I can either spring for... I guess I should go get the pseudo-legendary. Just so I can actually get some type coverage. Which means I need to figure out how to get there in a good way. I'll skip you for right now. I mean, you're right. I think you're probably the closest area I have. So I guess we'll try there. And then we'll just go north and see what happens. I feel like they kind of hit or miss on, like, pseudo-legendaries. Because, like, Dragonite's good. Tyranitar isn't bad. I don't think Tyranitar is great. I don't think it's bad. I think it has, like, its typing, honestly, isn't, like, ideal, but, you know. Like, giving a pseudo a 4 times weakness. Hell, look, it's an Axew. Speaking of non-pseudo legendaries. Axew's, like, the hidden, like, the fake pseudo legendary. What else is there? You have Gen 3, you get Salamence and Metagross, which are both really good. Is that a Sneasel? Interesting. I guess I can fight a Sneasel. What's my first stop? Sneasel's weak to fighting, so we'll put Squish out front. Yeah, then Gen 4 is Garchomp, which is undoubtedly one of the best pseudos, if not, like, Pokemon kind of, like, ever made. Right. Oh, it's fighting. Interesting. Well, that kind of puts a dampener on my plans. But it's fine. It's fine. Gen 5... That's Goodra, right? Goodra, I think, is one of my least favorites. I have a shiny Garchomp on Pokemon Sword. Are you sure it's shiny? Because it's almost impossible to tell. No, it's like... it's so weird how it's such a loved Pokemon. I guess they didn't know that when they made it. But, like, you would think they would put more effort into a pseudo than... Like, they put more effort into a shiny of a pseudo legendary than, like, you know, a regular Pokemon. Right? Like, it's so weird. Yeah, Goodra I don't think is that great. Gen... Oh, wait, no, Goodra is Gen 6. Gen 5... Gen 5 is the Hydreigon. Which is not bad, it's just... It has the problem of being from Gen 5, which means that it evolves super late. Which I guess... Which is only a problem in newer games when they introduce it earlier. If it was still introduced super late game, when you encountered it at high level, it's not as bad of a problem. But if I can encounter, like, a Dino or whatever, like, super early, that means I'm stuck with it forever. It also has a really good shiny. Like, I like the green and stuff, and I like the concept of it. It's just level kind of sucks. Yeah, then you have Gudra. Then you have the Kamos, right? Which again is like okay. Kamos, I'm just like about. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Aesthetically, I think it's fine. I don't mind its typing. I just I thought its moveset was like I have the Paradox form of Hydron. Ooh, that's cool. I mean, I love robots, so. Hey, it's a little big ice chonker. I'm just gonna let you out because I don't want to like actually do. I think auto battles is one of the best things that they've ever like do you can just not want to waste time leveling up and shit. Well, here, just auto battle. It's not as effective, but you know, what do you care? It's not using PP. You can do whatever the frack you want. It's such a good idea. I guess just go up the mountain is probably a smart way to go, just in general. God, that frickin' low kicks Pokemon is like one of the banes of my existence. Yeah, people have already made videos on how to auto farm with that mechanic. Yeah, it's... Dude, honestly, like, I'm kind of surprised at the speed of some of the, like, PokeTubers and stuff like that. Like, how fast they can come up with, like, content and stuff. Like, I've been trying to, like, avoid spoilers and stuff for most of the game, but, yeah, it's like you're always just, like, a little impressed. And luckily, like, for me, I can, like, kind of see an image, but if I'm not in the right mindset for it, my brain won't really register what I'm looking at, so I don't really get spoiled. I'll, like, see a thing, it's like, oh, Pokemon, I was like, oh, okay, ignore it. It's fine, whatever. But yeah, like, I had to unfollow like, the subreddit and, like, any, like, Twitters that I was following. I was like, no, trying not to be spoiled in this game. Like, I didn't know what any of the starter evolutions looked like when I started. Which I guess like I think the duck is the worst. I pretty much knew that. I feel bad for people who have been trying to avoid spoilers because wait on the game. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I was planning on getting it day one, so like, and then basically all I had to do was avoid any like streamers or whatever that I was like gonna watch. But luckily, at least like for the Pokemon YouTubers that I watch, they have like a thumbnail that's pretty generic, or will only have like the Pokemon that were oh, the ghost dog. I didn't realize it was that small. They'll only have like the Pokemon that were introduced in the trailer stuff on the thumbnail, so it's like, all right, that's fine. Yo, female Pyroar. That's a good design Pokemon. Flaming Mohawk. What could literally go wrong? Yeah, I got mine day one. Yeah. I mean, well, for me, it was kind of rough because like I work at a Target, right? So like I wanted to get it physical because I can get a discount when I buy it if I buy it at work. But I also work overnight, so I had to go to work, uh, get get off of work, and then like stay up and wait around for a few more hours to then go back to work so I can actually buy it when the store is open because I can't buy there are certain things you can't buy like without like you have to give like customers. I skipped school to play it all day. Yeah, my two roommates. Um, one of them scheduled themselves off for like the weekend, and then the other one literally woke up, went to work, and then came home like 30 minutes later, and was like, yeah, I called out. Because he had like the weekend off. So he was like, I'm just gonna play it. And I'm just like, God. Like he came, like I saw him like walk upstairs and I was like, I was so worried like he got fired or like something bad happened. And I was like, what are you doing home? And he was just like, I called out. I was like, okay. Well, but also kind of because like I wasn't feeling well the day it came out. I was like super tired, like work was kind of shit. So I didn't even play it when I got it. I like loaded it up and then I just like kind of went to bed. So I was like, I was late playing it, and I was just like, oh, is that an Eevee? Or is that a Deerling? Oh, it's a Deerling. I don't think I've encountered an Eevee yet. Kind of interesting because I've seen like a couple evolutions, but I don't think I've seen an Eevee yet. Okay, can I summon the damn Pokemon, please? Gosh darn. Just play new Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, well, we're big Pokemon fans in this household. I actually have my work gave me a like a toy. Eevee can spawn near the normal gym. Oh, okay, yeah. So I just haven't been there yet, so that makes sense. My when I bought the game, my Target was giving out a like a figure, like a random figure, which I haven't opened yet. Which is just one of the 3 starters. I don't know which one it is. But I was thinking I will probably open that when I do my Nuzlocke, and I will let whatever starter is in the package be the starter I get for the Nuzlocke. This thing almost made me lose my mind trying to find it. Oh my god. Just wanted to die. Alright. So, we got good news is the pseudo-legendary only has, I think, 1 ability, which is good. The bad news is, because I'm an insane person, I'm still probably going to look for like a good nature. So I might have to go through a few of them. Is it in this cave? I assume they should be popping up now, like around here. God. Why are there so many fire types in a freaking ice area? Yo! Yo, is that a Salazzle? Little weirdly sexual Salazzle. It's shiny, makes it look like Spider-Gwen. So bad if I found it under 2 seconds. Area 0, and they spawn everywhere there. Well, I mean, I hadn't gotten to Area 0 yet, but I remember. So like the first place I looked, like I was trying to find them all over the place. I eventually ended up finding one in the cave system near the Psychic Gym Leader's town, where all like the freaking like pseudo legendary and dragons and ground types and shit are. But it was higher level than what I wanted because it was like at the level of like the rest of my party, and I was like, I kind of wanted to level up a bit. So then I had to go back to where I had been looking for like an hour, and then I like went to this hallway and just kept riding back and forth, and then my game crashed, so I like ended stream because it had already been like 2 hours or something like that, and then I ended up looking and found it in an entirely separate area that like nearby that had just way better odds, and I found like 4 of them. So I ended up finding. Can I see your decks? Yes. If I remember what button to press. There we go. So as far as catching, I think I've done a okay job, but I was gonna start catching more once I get the final movement power. I didn't really want to have to like go back to different regions multiple times because I like unlocked a new area to traverse. But I got like a lot of the early stuff when I was like, I'm gonna capture everything I see, and then I was like, never mind, I've stopped caring. But yeah. I'm also having a really like. I also forget to even battle stuff to get like the items for it because I'm like, I don't need XP. I'm doing fine. But I'm like, no, I need items for TMs. Damn it! Stop being stupid. Oh yeah, I haven't done the Charcadet thing either. I have the bronze ore pieces. I just haven't evolved them yet because I wasn't gonna put them on my team, so I didn't really rush into it. Press X. Hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so would you want me to? Are you trying to see if I had something specific, or you just want like it in general? Is that a hot spring? I guess there's steam, probably. While you were in the decks, press X. Go back to the book. Press X. Oh! Thank you. I knew this existed, and I had completely forgot about it. I also didn't like know how to access it, so I like didn't even think. Yeah, thank you. Holy shit. Thank you very much. Ooh, Ice Stone. I was like, man, Pokemon seem so small in this game. Like, I'm just constantly surprised. Everything I go around. Like, I was like, you play Arceus and everything's massive and you're just running around terrified you're gonna get murdered in like a dark alley. And then you play this game and everything's just so itty bitty. You just want to walk up and like pet everything. Like, how could anybody be afraid of living in this world? I wonder if that's like a thing they kind of made a conscious choice and were like, oh yeah, like the more domesticated like Pokemon got, the smaller and non-threatening they became. Wonder if that was a choice, or they're like, yo, we like this is an open world game. We're not making these things massive. I ran into so many bugs. I get so heated because of how many encounter the small. Yeah, and like the fact that like things just like can like pop up on you, or like I'll be walking near like a wall and something will be in the wall, and I'm just like, why? Why game? Why'd you do this? And like I think people have already come out and said that like the game was rushed, so like they didn't get the proper support. Hey, I think that's the pseudo, right? Yeah, that thing. Okay, cool. Well, let me get some of these just because. Um, which like, fine, I get it. There's deadlines. Honestly, they should have pushed it back, but they clearly wanted it out for Black Friday. So like, I mean, like I get it, but again, like what the shit is that? Are you kidding me? I don't even know what I fought. What's back there? Like, what is that thing? I don't even know. It's literally running into a wall. Maybe you can fight it. Gibble. I think there's more than one. There's more than one thing back. This game. Hey, Dunsparce. Why is Dunsparce everywhere? There's so many Pokemon. I'm just like, why are you everywhere? Oh, did it? Oh, I guess they re-rolled the spawns. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get another one. Is it weird to anyone else that there's a Diglett and a Wiglet in the same game? Like, I know they're technically not the same Pokemon. Yeah, they should have put it back. Crashed a lot of times. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, it's got worse performance than Arceus, and Arceus is not great performance-wise. Alrighty. God, I kind of wanted just like a horde of the little guys to show up. My pseudos. So I can just easily catch a bunch of them. Boink. Boink. Oh, I think one's up there. Is one up there? Ugh. No. Damn, I was looking at the top of this guy's frickin' head. Alright, so I am realizing that I should not avoid finding one for any other reason. I should be like, nope, I see it. I need to go get it. Especially if I need to get more than one. I am content. I don't need to get a perfect nature. But I definitely want one with a either a special attack down nature or an attack or something like I'll deal with a neutral one. I'm fine with that, depending on how rare these things are. If I find them all over the place, I might go for a better natured one, but I just don't want anything that'll hinder me. Confuse Ray, okay. Oop. So, we might get lucky, we might not. I might just get bored and be like, this nature's fine. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me out of here. Give me plot. Wow, have I really only ever seen that one and I didn't even catch it? Hello, snow runts. Prepare to die. Can they be encountered outside, or are they like an inside cave only Pokemon? Wow, I think that might be the first Persian I've seen. You don't know? Okay. I'll just go back in the cave then, since I already know I can find them in there. Why? Again, Hoppip too. Hoppip's another one of those Pokemon. Like, why is this in the game? This thing is incredibly weak. It's not good. You didn't do anything to it. You didn't give it a form. Why did you put it in this game? Like, if you're gonna make a weak Pokemon, like, do something to it. Give it some love. Don't just keep it looking shit. It's such a waste. Alright, so this is where I found the only one I've seen. So, maybe we get lucky again. God, I need rock climb. I might just mess with the final Titan, just to get that last ability. Because it's rock climb. I found a level 75 Lucario in a cave before. Damn. I was never really a fan of Lucario. I generally don't like Pokemon that they give high physical and special attack to, and then nuke their defenses. Like glass cannon Pokemon. I generally don't like them. So yeah, I never really. I mean, that's like when Gen 4 first came out. I definitely grinded for a good-natured and good-abilitied like Riolu. Like, I remember I reset that game so many times to get that free egg and stuff. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Like Alakazam. Yes, but Alakazam they didn't like. Yes. Um, and also Alakazam's a single type, and I generally don't like single types. But I honestly I don't know if I'll just fucking kill this thing. Oh, I'm 47. I'll just bite it. I feel like Alakazam's a little bit different just because it doesn't have like high physical or special either. Or like it doesn't have both. They literally just gave it high special. But yes, like it's in that same vein. But like usually when I think about it, it's like Infernape. Infernape I don't really like. Blaziken to an extent. I think Decidueye I wasn't a huge fan of. I can't really think of too many more. Or I think like the Kamos, like Kamo-O, Kamo-O or whatever. So yeah, there are a few. The problem is they're so popular. Oh, freaking the pseudo of last gen, the Ghost, Dragapult. I'm not a huge fan of Dragapult. I'm not gonna give it a nickname right now. What's your? Wow, literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was never really a fan. I like sturdy. It's funny. Like my idea is like I want sturdy Pokemon, like high defense and high attack. I'm like, so you want a perfect Pokemon? That's what I want. I want a perfect Pokemon. It's like yeah, but I will also sacrifice like a little bit of attack stat for more defense. Um, but yeah, like I want something that's not just gonna go down in a hit. That's what I want. Dragapult's pretty tanky. Is it? Doesn't it have like kind of shit defense stats? I mean, it's also a ghost type, and dragon, so it has like decent resistances. So that might be where its tankiness comes from. It's just like its resistances, not from its stats. Um, but also like aesthetically, I wasn't a huge fan of Dragapult. Is that the level 75 Lucario you were talking about? Alright, so it's... I guess I don't know what typing it is, so I guess I can just go with it with anything. I might lose this thing. I lost to a evolution that was like super high level. I think it's ice type. Okay. Oh yeah, it is ice type. Okay, well I should be okay. I lost to like an evolution that was like level. It was an Espeon. It was level 50 Espeon Terrastalized or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'm in danger. Yeah, we'll just break it. Bullet punch. Damn, not effective. Takes half my health. Crit. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, it's a crit. That's fine. That's not great. I mean, is he actually faster? He is actually just faster than me. Okay. Didn't even need bullet punch. Got it. Oh shit. Or no, something crazy. I thought it was. I caught it in a Pokeball. Oh, nice. It's still got fighting, so I'm not gonna use you. You're probably fine. Yeah, that's always like a fun thing is like being able to catch like something special and like just like a Pokeball. Meteor Mash. Oh. Okay. I see how it's gonna be. He heard me talking shit about Lucario, and he's like, I'm sorry. Did you want to say anything? It has Ice Punch, Close Combat, Meteor Mash, and Bullet Punch. Okay. Okay. Terrastalize Fire. If this thing didn't have fire clown hair, I think it'd be like objectively the best start. Honestly, this thing would like rival some of my other favorite starters if it didn't have clown hair. Meteor Mash. Avoided the attack. Nice. I also I like how it's music based. It's a sound based. Nice. I should have broken Terastallization from that. Correct. Throat spray is used. Okay, throat spray is okay. It sucks that throat spray is a single use item. Let's see. Let's see if you're not the only one that has good Lucario luck. Nope, definitely not. I mean, you definitely are. It didn't work. Hey, that wasn't actually that effective. And now it's not Terrastallized. I don't know if I really need to worry about it. We'll see. I'll give it 10 regular Pokeballs. That was 2. Ugh. Three Pokeballs. Hell yeah. Man. Those battles are intense, I'll give them that. It said no foe can remain invisible to Lucario since it can detect auras, even those of foes it could not otherwise see. Nice. Nice. Inner focus, nice, nice. It's more special. Okay, okay, good defenses. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Thing's crazy. I remember in RCS, I ended up catching the level, was it level 80, the level 80 Garchomp in the ice area. I caught the Alpha Garchomp. I caught that thing, and that thing was on my team. I think it was still like forever, just like the highest level Pokemon I had until I like maxed everything out. But man, yeah, I saw that thing. I was like, oh my god. It's like I need that so bad. God, I enjoyed Arceus so much. The game had no right being as fun as it was. Oh. Man, doing that fight, I literally almost forgot that I was supposed to be finding pseudo-legendaries. I played, I think, Arceus for like 12, 15 hours a day. Like, that thing absorbed my life. Come on, little bugger. I have a shiny Alpha Ninetales. That's one of them, still my favorite. Nice. That's it's gray, right? Regular Ninetales is like a smoky gray. It's such a good shiny. It's such a good shiny. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Alolan Ninetales is also like a really good looking Pokemon. Like Ninetales in general is just like a great looking Pokemon. Like it's got its you know, mythology behind it and stuff. Ooh. Hello. I feel like it's underappreciated because it's the counter to Arcanine, and like everyone's just like, oh, Arcanine's just better. I'm like, I mean, Arcanine's good, except that physical fire type Pokemon suck unless they have, you know, Fire Punch. Like I hate Flare Blitz and shit like that. Like, ugh, hate them. So I honestly rarely ever use Arcanine. I would much rather use a Ninetales. So this thing evolves literally into an Ice Godzilla. So if we can find a nickname for an Ice Godzilla, like Cubezilla, Icezilla, Chillzilla, Godchilla? Godchilla. I might call it Godchilla. I think that sounds funny. Absorbs heat through its dorsal fin and converts the heat into ice energy. The higher the temperature, the more frequent stores. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Summary. Give me a good nature. Defense and no speed. Let me check. I don't think that's terrible. I mean, like, it's faster than I think it is. Yeah, it's decently fast. Its defense is also its better stats. But it's also weak to a lot of, like, physically heavy Name mine Paradox from T-Tar Mechagodzilla. Oh, mine taking on her T-Tar Mecha. Yeah. I normally name my Tyrannotars Godzilla or Gojira, depending on what gender it is. And then I usually name my Agrons Mecha Gojira or Mecha Godzilla. For that reason. Okay, so I'm gonna find one more. And if that one more doesn't have a better typing, then I will use that one. But if I can get a better typing, I will. I'm fine with the low speed. That I'm fine with. So either if I find a perfect. If I find like a adamant one, or if I find, I think I might have an adamant herb. Honestly, I don't know. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, we're going to catch in the Ultra Ball, because I think when it evolves, it looks nice in an Ultra Ball. Alright. Dragon Ice. That's a pretty rare type. Isn't that like the only other Dragon Ice is Kyurem? Isn't it? Is there another Dragon Ice? Honestly, I'd be fine if they made a pseudo-legendary that wasn't a Dragon type. What you got? Literally the opposite, and I don't want the opposite. Okay, so we are going to go with the other one we caught. Oh my god! So I remember when Arceus came out, everyone was like, "Okay, well, like, what are they gonna do?" For like the next, like, if they make another Legends game, like, what are they doing? People are like, "Oh, like Black and White, like Legends Kyurem," and then I thought about it, and I was like, "Yo, Legends Kyurem? If they did a game about like the true dragon, oh my god, are you kidding me? That thing would be crazy." I would. That would be one of my favorite probably games I've ever played if they did that like properly. Oh, that game would be so good. Like the lore for that game. Oh man. All right. So I think it evolves at 35. What? What? You? 34. You're a rock poison, which means you're actually super effective against me. So we're not gonna fight you. Oh, is it a one use per battle item? Oh, that's actually better, because dragon types are cool. That is true. Dragons are cool. But, like, it's the fact that it's, like, it's a Pokemon that, like, lore-wise should be like one of the strongest Pokemon ever thought of, right? Because like they literally had to split it into 3 Pokemon to make it weaker, and those 3 Pokemon are still considered legendary Pokemon. Like it's crazy. Perfect. Oh, I guess let me do it by type. Honestly, type is how I should be doing it because it's Gimlet. Oh, that's right. I just need Gimlet. Yeah, I honestly should be fighting so many Gimlets because I need their bits. Fire Punch, Fire Plunge, Water Stuff, Rain Dance, okay. Thunder. But yeah, like it. Oh my god. And I'm on it. Like I'd be fine if it was kept as a like a in the same vein as Dynamax Eternatus, where like you can't actually get that Pokemon. Like if it became like that, like we see the event of it's being split and like we're the cause of it or whatever. Like that'd be cool. Alright, so let me change it out in my Pokedex, what I have in my party. So I have you now, I got rid of you. And yes, you do evolve at 35. I think we're just going to use candies to get you up. So I want to get you up to the 4. This actually might be overkill. I'll just do 20. Oh, okay, it's not definitely not overkill. No, I don't want to take down. You're kind of making me want to watch Pokemon X and Y with all that story, or Black and White. So Black and White is, I think, my least favorite Pokemon games. Besides X and Y, actually, X and Y and Black and White are my least favorite Pokemon games. But I also haven't played Black and White in such a long time. Like Black and White, I don't like because they're so, in my brain, they're so forgettable. I remember playing them, and I remember the animes. So, ooh man, Black and White is literally why I stopped watching the anime. Like with it was a combination of Iris was so annoying to listen to, and them kind of resetting Ash back to being 10 years old again. I was like, I can't do it. I did hear that the X and Y anime was pretty good, and I know a lot of people liked. Okay, it's at a good level now. A lot of people liked Sun and Moon's anime. I've heard kind of mixed things about Pokemon Journeys or whatever, the one with Ash and Go. I've heard mixed things. I do know like what happened in the anime, so I know Ash is like now like the big, like that whole the results of like the tournament and stuff. But yeah, like so it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of lost touch with the anime after a while. It just became like a thing I didn't really care about, and it's so different from I guess. But I have Saturday through like an entire tournament. Okay, being annoying. So Iris didn't bother me. That's fair. I'll give you that. I don't know. I always liked Team Rocket. Which was what season is where Team Rocket like they don't involve themselves in Ash's story like almost at all. Like they do like their Black Ops like secret mission stuff for Team Rocket that like I think only like coalesces near the end. Is that Black and White? Because like that was such a weird like storyline. They're like, oh yeah, we're just not gonna involve ourselves. That was Black and White. Okay, yeah, I remember that. That was so weird to me. Um, like I watched some of it. I didn't like stop at the beginning. I watched enough to realize I wasn't enjoying where the story was going. Um, so I need to go where? Or how, I should say. How? Should I just go here and then kind of cut through? Oh, it looks like this might be a cave. So that's what I'll do. I'll fly here, follow the road, cut through the cave. But yeah, also, like if the being like, what is it, Pikachu loses to a Snivy? Like, what? Like, how? Like, what is actually going on in this, like, in this universe? Like, I don't know. It just... Like, it's like they wanted everything to X and Y was... Yeah, like I heard. Like, I heard X and Y was good. It's my least favorite gen. Or not gen. It's my least favorite game. Because I think Oros is one of my favorite games of all time. Oros and, Arceus are, like, in my head as, like, the top two Pokemon games. Or top two, like, you know. But, I hate the roller skates. I found it really difficult to control and like really annoying. In X and Y, can't you like only get one Megastone like a day? Like it locks you out of getting more Megastones, and like they're so limited and stuff. So I was like, nope, not a fan of that shit. So, but then like Oros came around and kind of like fixed everything, and Gen 3 is such an underappreciated gen. I feel like everyone talks about Gen 4, everyone talks about Gen 5. Gen 3 is honestly, I think, I think Gen 3 is better than Gen 4. I think Gen 4 is overrated. If you take Cynthia and Garchomp out of Gen 4, there's almost nothing else that's like that good about it. I feel like Gen 3 is my favorite. Yeah, yeah. Well, Gen 2 used to be like Gen 2 is really high. Like everyone talks about like Heart Gold Soul Silver, and don't get me wrong, those are amazing games. The problem is they're still super grindy because Gen 2 is super grindy, and I think that when I was younger that didn't bother me, but now like I don't have the energy to grind in Gen 2 anymore. Or in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Yeah, Totodile is my favorite starter. Totodile is so good. So I used to be like a Typhlosion one, and then I think I slowly started I found I really appreciate physical water types. So like I really like Swampert, I like Totodile, I like Poliwrath, all those. Like I like Pokemon who I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give this thing Waterfall. Like I love them. So yeah, Totodile is really good. Actually, I love all the starters in Gen 2. Like I even like Chikorita. Aesthetically, there's nothing wrong with Chikorita. And if you're able to give Chikorita like good TMs, like if you traded in TMs or, traded it out like whatever, Chikorita isn't bad. Like people kind of talk shit about it, and like I get it. It's a mono grass type in a region that honestly kind of hates it. But like aesthetically, it looks cool. Meganium is not a bad looking Pokemon. Bayleaf, not a bad looking Pokemon. The only problem with it is that it doesn't get good moves. All of its stats are kind of middle of the road. Like there are obvious problems with it, but like it's not terrible. I think people overhate on it. They act like it's the worst thing Game Freak's ever made. And I'm like, no, no, no. Pignite exists. It's not the worst thing Game Freak has ever made. Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, I love Gen 2. Like as a region, it's so good. The fact that it's the best Like it's like a true sequel game that expands and stuff. Yeah, it's so good. But then Gen 3 is like it's so quirky. Gaining my favorite grass. I don't like grass types like Trico. I'm not like Trico was the one I originally was my favorite, and then it slowly just kind of became not. It's also really unfortunate that like its signature move in original Gen 3 Leaf Blade um isn't as good in Oros because they like because of the physical special split. So like its signature ability just like kind of sucks. I like how I went entirely in the wrong direction. I like how I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Did not do literally any of that. Also, why did I? Wait, what was the plan? There was some cave I was gonna go to. Oh, I was gonna fly. Oh, I went south instead of west. Okay. Yeah, no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, like this physical specialist bit hurt Trico because it doesn't get any good special moves unless you keep it as Trico, and then it can learn Giga Drain. But otherwise, it learns Leaf Blade, which is now a physical move, and its physical stats suck. So like, it's really unfortunate about that. Like, they didn't try and rework anything, and like it getting a Mega that gives a Dragon type is cool. But I think it also gets a Lightning Rod as its ability, which is like not great. Um, but yeah. But then Swampert has the exact opposite reaction to the physical special, where it's like, oh, now all my water moves are actually good. You know, so like it's interesting um how those two kind of split. But yeah, physical water types, amazing. Love them. Love to see them. And what do we have? Oh, is that a Nacli evolution thing? I'll put you in. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually matter what it is because it just gonna Terra type. Stat wise, it sucks, but it looks cool. Yeah. And like Gen 3 has the original firefighting, so you can't really hate on it for being a firefighting because it's the first one, so it's fine. And like Blaziken is, I guess, the least offensive of the three firefightings. Even though I think we can all agree Combusken looks like Combusken is so shitty. Oh my god, look at all those deerlings. But yeah, I think Sceptile is really. I remember, and I think original, like in like Emerald or something like that, soloing Flannery exclusively with a level 36 Sceptile using Leaf Blade, because I was just like a dumb kid. And like I like power leveled it. But yeah, so yeah, Gen 3 is such a good gen. It's for me, it's Gen 3, Gen 2, whatever the hell you want to count Arceus as. I say Torchic gets such good moves. A base level, like base Torchic, because I know like it's still one of those games where like the pre-evolution gets different moves. I don't, or are you just talking about like Blaziken, like the Torchic line? Because like Blaziken, yeah, it gets like the Blaze Kick is a pretty good move, and everyone like give it like Sky Uppercut and stuff, and I guess we'll do this. Oh, I guess they're all around the same level, so it doesn't really matter. Go, my ice type. Destroy these dragons. Or these grass types. Whoops. Now as you leveled up and stuff. Okay, yeah. But also, like another one, like Noibat, another actually like decent decent Pokemon. It sucks that it evolves like also kind of late, but I like aesthetically. Noibat I think is great. I think it's one of my roommates like one of their favorite Pokemon. Stealth Rock. Ugh. All right, we'll come back to that. All right, we'll circle back around. It's fine. It's fine. As much as like a fan base kind of focuses on the negative, like the shitty design Pokemon, if you look at their track record, like they have really good designs for most Pokemon. Favorite is Bayonet. I'm glad I got a Shiny. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's, that's really good for you. Yo, oh, buddy. Oh, you're scary. Oh, man. I don't, alright, we'll fight you. What level are you? You water? Interesting. Okay. What level are you, though? 65, okay. But you're water now. But you still probably have ground moves, so I can't really put you out. We'll do this. Alright. Outright, just straight out with outrage. Alright, buddy. Oh, well, I guess if you're gonna do outrage, then I might as well put troll out, because you'll be immune! Yeah, get fucked, Garchomp. I'm gonna Gigaton hammer you. Oh no! It doesn't affect fairies, and now you're confused. You poor bastard. Did nothing. Because water resists steel. It's weird that it's not the other way around. But it's fine. It's fine. I can just only use that move once every other turn, so I might as well use it, you know? Damn, you freaking hurt yourself bad in confusion. Snapped out of it. Cool. What? Why? That's not that effective, right? Wait, does steel not resist rock? You're probably not gonna use a ground move against me. You might not even have one. I assume you have a water move. Or something that would benefit from water. Maybe? Earthquake. Jesus. Oh, why? Why? Why did I switch into an earthquake on an electric type? Why? Those things gonna wipe my party, I swear to God. Fucking Garchomp. Fucking Garchomp. I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. I don't care. Earthquake. Well, confusion damage is based off of your attack stat. So it's just because it has a high attack stat. I think it does a lot of damage to itself. That's why I like Swagger's, the way it is. Can I poison you? Can I just chip damage you? Okay. Yeah, so that's why, I don't know whether they changed it for your highest attacking stat now. But, yeah, that was one of the reasons why Swagger was so deadly, is like, it increases your attack, so if you hit yourself in confusion, you do more damage to yourself. So that's the risk reward for that. Which it's not a great move. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed how it works exactly, because they also have, I think, flatter is the special attack variant of swagger. So I assume it's now your attacking stat. Your highest attacking stat does confusion damage. Yeah, confusion rate is better. Yes, confusion rate is better. Well, again, like, the point of swagger is to um like, you increase their attack by 2 stages. I think it's 2 stages. So, like, you know, theoretically they'll do big damage to themselves. But, like, honestly, I feel like the percentage of confusion, I think it's supposed to be 50%. I feel like it's not. I feel like it swings between, I guess this technically would make it 50%, but I feel like it's either you either get hit a lot or you don't get hit, like, at all, which I guess averages out to 50%. But I feel like it's never like a coin flip. It's literally like, oh, I'm either gonna murder myself or I'm gonna just get away with it scot-free. You still haven't done enough damage yet. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, we'll revive again. You honestly do pretty good. So I was looking at, like, the updated moves, and it looked like a lot of the, like, some of the strong moves that I think Arceus gave, I think they nerfed a bunch of them. Holy shit. If you don't break your Terastallization, you die this turn. Do I have to physically hit you to break it, or do you just have to take damage? I physically have to... Oh, God. Okay, well. So you're just gonna murder me. I was trying to whittle you down, but no, I guess only one of my Pokemon's getting XP. It's my starter. Rip. Who's the big dummy now, Garchomp? $12 Gibble Scales? That's crazy. Is there a Pokemon Center close by, or is there just the town? Just Flaffy staring at a tree. Oh, look, Meryl. Dude, Meryl, that's another one of those fun Pokemon that's like a physical water. You give it, make sure it gets a huge power ability. Oh, man. Chansey. Oh, look at little Pommies. And Pommos over to Tropius. I honestly forgot Tropius was in this game. I gotta see you later. Have a nice day. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. You have a nice day as well. And yeah, and again, like, if you're somehow in a stream when I'm playing and I have beaten the game already, I'll probably help you out with some trades or some end game stuff. But yeah, appreciate you being here. Have a good one. Enjoy your holidays. Ooh, a Primeape. Sudowoodo. Yeet. Heal, please. Heal me. Alright. What's the actual levels of the suit, or the last legend? In the high 50s. Okay, I am probably not... Okay. Maybe. When I have Squish, I can poison it if I need to. I have Arctivax. Oh, I was gonna nickname this thing. Change summary. Change nickname to God Chill. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I really just want to do the final one. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. At least I'll test it out. Like, who knows if I'll be able to actually do it. Set as destination. So I'm just gonna make a beeline north. Slightly north, I guess I should say. Yeah. We're gonna do that. So I don't think there's really anything around here that's kind of worth even battling. I think they're all pretty weak, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I can... Oh, yeah, there's an Earth Ring, so they can't be that weak. How much XP do I get? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I got decent... Psychic Seed. Oh, that extends Psychic Terrain. Right? Makes it last longer, I believe. Okay. What, am I going to that island? Is that where I'm going? Wait, no. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go to that tower, I guess I should go. God, I really need to battle more trainers. I'm gonna battle trainers when I start trying to complete the decks, I guess. Basket up. Oh, man, dude. I forget that this thing has like a shelf life on how long it wants to stay in the air. Which I guess makes, I don't know, I feel like there should be like a stamina bar. If you're gonna, conk out on me, you might as well tell me first. Ooh, gimme ghoul. Okay. Such an interesting concept of Pokemon. We'll bite it. Give a little nom nom. It's rattled, so now it's just fast, but it's not necessarily stronger. And a boo. Is that one of those Pokemon that... Gimme ghoul, you are a ghost. Is it one of those Pokemon that technically doesn't have any moves? Yeah, it literally learns 2 moves. Okay. Kind of figured. It's one of those, it's like, yeah, it's useless until you evolve it. And then we make up for it by making it really good. Wait, what are you fighting? Oh. Okay, whatever. Scyther! I forgot you were in the game. I thought you were a different color. That's why I'm fighting you? Are you supposed to be yellow? Wait, am I looking at a different Pokemon? Tatsuguri. No, it's right? Kiri. Tatsu. Wait, am I secretly fighting a shiny? Tatsugiri. Oh, they come in a yellow variant. Okay. They're not all just orange. Stretchy form. What's the difference? The shit you mean it comes in different? It's curly, droopy, stretchy. What? What's the difference? I guess Thunder Punch. I guess we'll catch it. America. I mean, I guess I'll catch it in a Pokeball. Man, here I was thinking I found myself a shiny. Muddy water? Well, that's not good. Your electric dragons? I guess Troll would be fine. Oh yeah, we don't want to kill it. Let me... You're still not gonna wanna... Okay, maybe I can Rock Smash you. Maybe that'll bring it down. You fucking... Okay. Okay. This little bastard. I mean, I guess you're not special, so I don't need to capture it. Cool. Alright. Kind of sucks that this thing's only really good if it's... Or its ability is only really good if it's with something else. Bird Pokemon are its main prey. This Pokemon knows it's weak, so it hunts with a partner. No. Yay. Alright. Category scales. Okay. Wait, was there a Pokemon Center? Or... No, I'm not near one. Okay. I'll just risk it then. I need to go this way. I need to go this way. I need to go... Okay, come on. There we go. I'm glad that you can jump backwards. Oh, Swablu. Okay. Oh, okay. We're getting the call now. And the base turtle reasons a false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake. Yeah, not a single person's got a glimpse of it. Must be some truly terrifying beast. How are you supposed to search for something we don't even know what it looks like? Should be handy if I ran in crying, I'm a titan or something, if only, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess if I am gonna fight this thing, it needs to be at full strength. Oh, okay, so it's another form. It looks like is that supposed to look like a sushi thing? So we're gonna revive you guys. And I guess heal you up. Hyper potion, regular potion, and you should be good to go. All right. We're gonna start with Squish. Yeah, I think it's probably on that island, if I had to guess. We can just jump off of... I mean, I guess I'll go wherever the thing told me I should go. Oh, you're both up here. Okay. Brave Bird. Hey, little guy. We're gonna bite you. There you go.
Okay, so it's either on the big island or the small island. It's one of the two. Actually, it looks like it's on the small island. And I guess I'm gonna eventually just fall into the water. Oh, there's something down there. Oop, there we go. Avalug. Oh, a Dratini. I did not realize. Did I know Dragonair was in the game? Or Dragonite was in the game? What level are you? Ice type. I can still beat you. I mean, I'm still a fighting type. What level are you? 55? Ooh, it will be close. I'm faster than you, though. Okay, okay. Stop, you have a ground type move? Oof. Oof. That's a big oof. You're ice, so I don't want you. You have a ground type move, so I don't want you. You also have a ground type move. So I guess we're going with you. But you also have a rock type move, so man. You're not necessarily good to be around. Power Gem. If you can't beat them, if you can't join them, beat them. Holy shit, that didn't... Okay. I'm just gonna go with the Ultra Ball. Try and end this fast. Why is it going so slow? Alright, well that's good. Okay. Got a bunch of Choodle parts to revive my frickin' electric type again. Crush a boulder in a single bite. This Pokemon has extremely vicious disposition. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so let's revive once again you. And then we will Super Potion you. And then I will Hyper Potion you. And then Regular Potion you. Yay, and everything's good. We're all hunky-dory. Alright, so let's go from the edge if I can. There we go. Alright. Why are you so small? Alright, I need to look at this thing. Okay. Droopy form. I mean, I guess it could just be like a... I mean, okay. There's nothing special about you guys. You're not shinies. I've arrived at my destination. Do I need to, like, beat a bunch of you guys? All the way out here? I mean, I assume I don't have to talk to you. Is there anything special about this place? Maybe I just kind of float around. Maybe I should just go around and beat them. Maybe I should just send out Palmine. They're waters, right? They're water dragons. Oop. Wrong button. Oh my god, am I freaking stupid? There we go. Alright. Go back up. What, to here? Why am I not... I can't fight them. Unless I talk to them. What? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Is the game just glitched? Yeah, don't worry, I was gonna hit you anyway. Okay. That was weird. Do I have to beat them all? You look different. You're big. There we go. Okay. I like how my character just doesn't care. He's like, okay, well, I'm clearly in it for a fight now. Alright, we're gonna Terastallize Thunder Punch. If I need to, I can poison this thing and then, like, Venoshock it. Which is risky, because it'll be a water type going against a rock type. But I'll do it, gosh darn it. Come on. Ooh, you know what? That does decent damage. Body Slam, okay. Ooh, it's a crit. Oh, that's good. It's good. Water Pulse. That's gonna knock me out. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anything else beats you. Well, you shouldn't. What do you use? Body Slam? Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be able to just like super effective me unless you have a move that I don't know you have, which is entirely possible. I'm just gonna Bug Buzz you, and I go first. Okay, okay, didn't do nearly as much damage. Oh, you gotta run away. That's right. So we're gonna heal. Yes, we are going to heal again for the umpteenth time. It's fine. I knew I was gonna have to do this. But I also think I'm gonna put a glop out. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Okay. So where did the thing go? Does the map tell me? It does tell me. Okay. So I gotta go around this thing on this side, I guess. Wow, there's a lot of... Holy shit! There's a crap ton of feathers. Why? Is there like a flying Pokemon? Like, it's like what? Why? Ah, shit. Hello, motherfucker. You're water psychic, aren't you? I'm honestly just gonna run. I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm in the middle of trying to find a Titan. Come on, come on. Grab the damn thing. Is there... Okay, is that another Tatsu thingamajigger? Yeah. Do you eat now? Hey, Arvin. Hey, sure, did you find the Titan? So that's it. Sure, sure is a big one, huh? Dragon. Wait, is it even a dragon or is it a fish? Huh? What? Little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan. Didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Okay. Well, it's interesting that we didn't even get to see the little guy eat the big guy. Okay, so I'm gonna poison this guy. Food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm gonna dig in and make a meal of this battle. Yeah. So I'm gonna poison him, get that started, switch back out, order up. Okay, perfect. Battle. Yeah, switch back out to you so I can get super effective damage. I'm not going to terastalize right now because I don't know how this is going to go. I might want to terastalize fighting the second phase. Order up against me. It's not good. But I'm still fast, so... So I should be able to get one move off before round 2 starts. Ooh, that didn't do as much as I wanted. Are you attacking me? No, you're attacking Greedent. Perfect. Okay, so I should get another move off. Defense. Ooh, that helps me. That helps me. Good job, Greedent. With that defense down, I might... Ooh, perfect! Alright. So now we have to fight the other one. Which is Dragon, Water Dragon. We did it! Or did we? Now that the Titan's getting care of up in the Urban Mystica. Nani, little sushi guy, escape without becoming that thing's lunch. Ta-ta-ta! What does that thing want to fight too? It's the real Titan! Alright, so again, we're gonna poison it. Icy wind. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Now, I used icy wind. It didn't use anything crazy. It didn't use like a water move on me. I assume it has one. It just didn't use it. So, well, I'm gonna maximize this while I can and use Venoshock. Damn. Okay, well. Alright, time to get Troll in there. Troll, hit it with the fairies. I guess Godzilla wouldn't be bad either. Ooh. I'm all alone now. Well, that's the point of the poison, alright? So, we'll do okay. We'll do what we gotta. Ooh! Alright. Alright, alright. Problem is that it's only gonna attack me now. That's the only real problem. I think it's faster than me. Taunt? Oh my god, this thing just signed its own death warrant. No, I think it actually tanks one more hit. Yeah, I think it's got one more hit in it. But I got to heal. Oh, no, that was it. That's right. Poison. Sweet. Haha. That wasn't as bad. Yo, that's my girl. just standing in the water. Ooh, nice job. It's hard working, little bud. Maybe the Titan was both of those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. Little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go. That must be it. Again, we got a glitched out Pokeball on the floor. The last Herba Mystica. I haven't found the spicy one. Alright, what's the book says? Spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism and gives the circulation a boost, helps flush out all the toxins along with a ton of sweat. Makes sense. You know what's next? It's chow time. Yeah, hooah. Here we go. Trusty Arvin's choco-block full of cheer final or super sandwich. Squeeze that badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? Alright, so if this is the last one, I mean, I guess they still haven't, like, done, like, post-game and stuff. I don't know, like, Arvin's, he's fine. Don't really like his hairstyle. Like, I get the whole, like, oh, my dog's sick and, you know, I want to help him out and stuff, and maybe a little prideful, but, like, the fact that he's always, like, kind of shitting on Koraidon, and we haven't really explained why. Like, we don't even know why he had it. Like, we know his mom's the professor, but he's like, oh, he's just a big brute, like a big dummy, like, I don't even want him, here you go. Like, why? Vertical surfaces now, yay! It's like, I don't know, like, I still haven't, I'm still not on, still don't know how I feel about him. Like, yeah, it's sad his dog gets sick, and, you know, I assume he gets better. If this whole thing ends with this dog not getting better, then, like, what's the point? I really did our best to get this for you. We're gonna play your favorite ball as much as you want, you know, just like we used to. Please, get better. Aw. Like, yeah, this is sad. All I really want, really. I guess we'll see how he acts after this. Does he become, like, a super nice guy, or... Mastiff? You did your best, bud. Big rough. We got a Woof in there. He gets up, plays with the ball. Alright. That's a good cutscene. Bud. I know, bud. Me too. Oh. Just pet my Koraidon. That's such a... Just like the casual, just... Yes. Yes. That will be us, too. Hey, it's probably your mom. Hello, base turtle, Sasada. What? Seems like Koraidon has regained all of its powers except the power of battle. It should be able to climb up any vertical surface it grabs onto while you're riding on it. Just love facing a wall. Koraidon will grab on a surface line to climb up the first. You can move in any direction while climbing. Use left stick. Okay. He's like, what? Really? I can? Maybe you're the right one to entrust it to it. Listen to you. Like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin, are you there? I've been searching for so find a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Base Turtle to the lighthouse with you, to the lab at Paco Path. I'll reach out once more and you arrive there. Woof. Guess you probably already know, but that's my mom. Yeah, you told me. Always buried under her work, off pursuing her own research, never at home with me. The first time I've heard her voice in years, you know? And you know what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy. She's seriously unbelievable. Here's a question. If they haven't talked in years, how did he get Koraidon's Pokeball? Did he steal it? Did she I kind of made the assumption just now that she would gave it to him because he was looking for the Urban Mysticas, and she's like, oh well, this thing probably needs it, so here you go. But if he hasn't heard from her in a while, then how did he get it? Has he had Koraidon for a while? I guess you and Koraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel my blood's boiling, but sure, fine, I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab's off Paco Path at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. I mean, dude, I just, saved your Pokemon. So, you know. Mom, where have you been all this time? I feel like it's oh, my mom's a researcher. She's probably in the big center of the damn, area where all the cool shit's happening. That's probably where that is. Also, what is over there? What are you? Fuck me. Ooh. Okay, okay. I see you, I see you. Swirl. What are you gonna be? Fairy. You're just gonna be fairy. You're already a fairy. That's fine. So does that mean my steel is now new? Oh, it's super effect. Wait. Oh, because it's only fairy now. That's right. Okay. Then we're gonna get fucking wrecked. Well, it's gonna get wrecked. Oh my god. So if this water guy eats this other guy, when the Pokemon enters battle, it goes inside the mouth of an ally if one is on the field. This Pokemon then issues commands from there. Okay, so it has to be double battles, I assume. It's not like I can't just have them both in... Kind of sucks. Yo! That's awesome. So cool. Alright, yeah, let's catch this thing. Yeah, let's use that dive ball we got. No! Fuck. Damn. Yeah, no wonder it didn't catch. Use liquidation, that's fine. It's not gonna do anything, really. I mean, it does decent, I guess. You're still higher level than me. But, there we go. Yay! Skitter Smack. Who wants to learn it? You want to learn it. 70 base power. Either it also lowers the target's special attack stat. I mean, it's stronger than this. Okay. I guess what would fighting beat? Fighting would beat rock, which I have stat for. Steel. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. Yay! Who's a good troll? Oh, I've caught all three. Nice. Who's first in the party? You are. Okay, we'll put Squish out there. Yeah, can you fight some of these guys for me? Scyther just casually floating around. Nice. Ooh, they gave you a lot. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should go finish up this kind of quest line. I think he's gonna want to battle me. Like I know there is a battle. Okay. So let me zoom out. It's there. Okay. So let me actually go here, heal up for free. Then we'll run over there, maybe test out our new climbing abilities. We'll complete this little quest line, and then I don't know. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might take a little break, eat some food. Um, but depending on how hungry I am when I finish this, I might. Uh, I might do the gym first, but I know the gym has the the gym has. Should be able to climb on. Wait, climb. Okay. Because I am here. Arvin. Seriously, you beat me? Well, this is the lab. I used to come here and play all the time when I was a kid. You're not that old. Be a better reason for calling us for calling us here. Let's find out. Everyone says she's some kind of genius, absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mom, that is. But let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. All she does is work. She never comes home. I don't have a single memory of her ever even playing with me. Her own kid. Maps was the only one who was there for me, always. Anyway, it's open. Now go in. I just want to get this over with. Hey, hot mama. I need your help. I'm currently at the deepest point of Area Zero in the Great Crater of Paldea. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to carry out the final step of the great Professor Sada's glorious research. The final step. But there's something we need first, something that can only be found inside that lab. What we need is the Scarlet book. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, did you, Arvin? This expedites things. Bring the Scarlet book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area Zero is both home to vicious Pokemon and outfitted with power cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that you might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take time to gather some reliable allies before you come, if you feel the need. I'll be waiting for you in the deepest part of Area Zero whenever you arrive. Wait, can I go now? Area Zero. That place is bad news. It was down in Area Zero that Mastiff got wounded in the first place, down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? Of course I'm gonna go. I suppose she did ask. And I can't just stand and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So I guess I'm going too. Besides, I'd love to give Mom a piece of my mind. Alright then, Base Turtle, outside. We're gonna have a battle to see if we're ready to head to Area Zero or not. Mostly to see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Alright, pretty sure he's higher level than me. It's a bed for a Pokemon mischief is written on some kind of kid's handing. Oh, interesting. Magazines, culture is the main issue. You want to read it. An article caught your eye. Go see Territar, Flutter Mane from Strange. Interesting. Making one big sandwich. So Michael looks like hasn't been used in a long time. Okay. So we get. I don't really know who to start with. Actually, I will start with you. If you get hit, you set up toxic spikes, and that will hopefully wreck his whole party. So that's what we're gonna do. You ready for the battle? Yep. Excellent. You're ready too, Mastiff. Dude just got healed, and you're putting him in battle. You're battling with Mastiff? Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. But my buddy, see, you're bursting with energy. You never know, he was so weak a little while ago. Won't leave me alone, always whining at me, wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. It's been so long, I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even we were always lost to that student council girl. the battle fanatic one. Anyway, my point is there's no need to worry. We're brand new Arvin and Mastiff, and we're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. Let's give you a taste of what we can do. Alright. Greedent.
Alright, Glop. What level is he? He's probably like at least in his 50s. Alright. 58. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna set up Stealth Rock also. I need you to hit me. Earthquake. Alright, does that set out the yes, alright, perfect. Alright. Alright, well if you have Earthquake, that means that my Palmy shouldn't go out. But I think it's the only thing that's super effective. And it's fast. I think I'm gonna risk it. God, I greet it with Earthquake. Why? Let's use Brick Break. Ooh, not even half. Earthquake. Yep, you're down. Dude's taken out 2 of them. I said it, I'm weak to ground. My party is not good against it. Godzilla. Only you're weak to ground. But you're also not fully evolved, so. Dragon Claw. Ooh, did not do that good. Body Slam. Paralyze me? Oh, no. You know what? I need to revive you. Oh, I need to get that frickin' stone off. I don't have Sandstorm anymore. Alright. Hopefully I can get hit again physically, which would put down a double layer of spikes, which might actually do toxic damage instead of regular poison damage. So I'm gonna Mortal Spin you, which shouldn't kill. Yeah, barely does anything. Earthquake, okay. So that'll put down the second layer. Okay, so now I have Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of this thing, so I'm honestly not really worried anymore. I'll send Orb out, and then I'm gonna, while Orb's out, I will revive some Pokemon. I think I'll have some time. I don't think he can, unless he's got a rock move. Yeah, okay, so I have some time. Ooh, alright, one more move. So if I can survive. Ooh! Damn it, didn't want to do that. Fucking A, I just wasted a revive. Or wasted a turn. Damn. Alright. So what's getting sent out? Let's go Villian. Okay, so that's the fire. Fire grass. I mean, its fire will beat this. Is it badly? Is it badly? Badly poisoned. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we're doing fine. It's probably gonna use a fire move, so I will switch out. Fire blast. Honestly, I could have actually sent out my dragon also, but revive you. Crunch. Ooh! Alright. A dark move. I'm going to put you out. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna hope I mean, actually, gonna revive again. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. But you're dead? No, you're not dead. You're almost dead. Yes! Get that quick claw. Okay, I don't know what that is. Garganacle? Oh! Okay, so that thing's just straight up rock. The thing is straight rock. Which means Troll is actually the best bet for it. So we'll try and revive Troll. Oh, that's right. This thing can't be... it can't have status effects. Earthquake. Why does everything know Earthquake? So upset. Stone Edge, are you fucking kidding me? Jeez. Alright, Troll, you're getting revived. It's got Earthquake though, so who the hell knows what. But I think Troll's actually fast. So Troll should be fine. Good 11 HP. Didn't even need to use fucking Stone Edge. I'm hoping you got enough speed to do some damage. Yes. What? That was super effective stab. What do you mean that didn't... Are you fucking kidding me? How? I mean, I have to revive it again. I'll have 5 revives. Jesus. He's only want to use like 3 Pokemon. Oh, man. Maybe I should just let myself lose. Dude, I don't have enough money to let myself lose. That's my problem. Yeah, he's literally got 3 Pokemon left. God. Alright, play rough. I don't want to waste any more. Toad Squirrel. Okay, so that's ground grass. Which means it is which means ice is actually really good against it. So I'm going to heal you, because ice is 4 times effective. Spore, you put me to sleep? I'm gonna use this to heal, then. Super effective you. Alright, everything's riding on you. So this is 4th Pokemon. I know I still need probably Palmy to take out Mastiffs. So yeah, let's Ice Fang. Oh no. Please one shot. Perfect, okay. Cloyster. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I'm going to max revive. No. Yes. I'm going to max revive Palmy. Palmy is going to terrastalize Thunder Punch this thing. The problem is Cloyster has like insane defense. That's the real problem. But it's badly damaged, or it's badly poisoned. I don't think I have to get through much. Terrastalize. Thunder Punch. I'm fast and I'm strong, and its next Pokemon is also weak to fighting. So hopefully Palmy can take this home. No. I mean, it probably dies to the poison. I can heal. It doesn't? Okay. Well, I mean, I can heal anyway. I just need 100 points, so yeah. So yeah, you're gonna die to poison. Perfect. Mastiff. Yep. Intimidate! No. Okay. That's right, you're for recovery the glow up time to terrastalize, yeah. Does he change type or does he stay dark? I assume that's dark because I don't think I've seen it yet. Looks kind of like a Gengar with a star. Crunch, yeah. Alright, are you 4 times resistant to dark? You're only 2 times resistant to dark, but you are resistant to dark. So I'm going to fully heal you. And Mabstiviff is just regular dark, so you are weak to fairy. Yep. Bag. Super Potion.
Come on, you're defensive. God, this thing's attack is pretty strong though. Oh! Interesting. I don't know if that was a crit or if it was just super effective. 70, 120, nothing. Okay, yeah. I got a max potion. I'm just gonna hopefully survive. If it gets any crit, I'm fucked, but hopefully... I guess I'm actually not as defensive as I thought. My big thing is special defense and speed. That was a crit, but it did less damage. So maybe it just got lucky? So I have 94 speed. Mapstiff has 85, so I should be faster than it. Are you fucking kidding me? After all that work I put into it. How much money did I lose? Only 3 grand, okay. You were overwhelmed by your feet. Wow. Okay. That's honestly fine. The guy was much higher level than we were. But I do need to get a bunch of revives. I burned through those things so fast. I don't even have that kind of money. Oh, LP. Let me sell, because I know I have some treasures to sell. I guess, bulk sell? Only 55. Guess we'll take it. Bye. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna go immediately fight him again, because I think like that'd be a bad idea. I'll fight him. When do you evolve? Oh, I should switch you out to 54. Okay, that's not terrible. And you don't learn Icicle Crash. Oh, wait a second. You learn Icicle Crash at 55. When do you learn it when you're fully evolved? 62. Okay, we're actually gonna hold you off. Yeah, so what we're gonna do... Yeah. I'm gonna go do some more gym stuff. Yeah. Oh, I guess I can check the Pokedex. I think I've caught some more stuff. Yes. No, not enough. Okay, that's fine. Oh, 79. Okay, out of 205. What's my profile? I have been playing for 28 hours, 13 badges, 1 shiny, 5 recipes. Not a lot of money. 45 will listen to my command. Pokemon caught at 45 or below, which means what if I level them up past that, it's fine. Anyway, alright, so yeah, I'm gonna save. When I come back, I will do probably a couple gyms, maybe a couple Team Star stuff. Once I evolve Arctic to Excalibur, I'll redo the challenge. Because yeah, by then everyone should be higher level and it should be fine. But yeah, I'm still really enjoying it. I don't know if there's that much left really in this game. Oh, I can just. I wasn't looking at his team before because I didn't want to like spoil it. But he's got Fire Fang. That's probably what did it. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was using. I was so focused on not dying. Cycle liquidation, night train, rock blast, bullet seed, psychic fangs. Yeah, it's got psychic fangs for fighting types. I don't know why it has earthquake. I mean, I guess it's just can. God, yeah, this thing is. It's got a decent team, dude. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 earth. Like he's got 3 ground type moves. He's got two psychic fangs. Man, he's got some like I don't know. I also need to like work on some TMs and stuff because I don't think my move sets are particularly good. They're just more difficult to deal with now that I have to like go get items for crafting and stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna go make some food and then I'll be back probably in a couple hours. So I will see everybody then. Later, everybody.